Welcome back to my channel. And if you're visiting for the first time, you're welcome too. One of the things I do on this channel is to catalog my process of learning how to arrange flowers. And I've done a few arrangements. So I am learning and reviewing my outcome, my processes. And one of the earlier arrangements which I made in this vase, I named it Tolly because of the way it stood out at the end. I really loved it. And I'm showing a picture of it now. This particular arrangement, one of the things I thought about is that maybe I should try and replicate it and make something a little bit bigger, and it will make it to be more elegant than what I made on the other time. So this is what I'm going to be making now. The only slight difference is that I realized that if I'm going to make that same arrangement or make it bigger, I need to use a bigger vase. And this is the one I have now. Now, this is about 18 centimeters and this is about 20 centimeters. So it would give me scope, even though the brim is about the same, but there is a lot of room here for the stalk. So I will be using this vase for the arrangement. Now, the other thing that happened when I went shopping for the flower pot is that I did not get the exact same colors that I used last time. And I thought, okay, maybe it's all right since the color of the vase is different anyway. So I've got purple and cream color Anthurium and yellow roses, as well as a blush orange and yellowish roses that I will use for the skirts. And lastly, I've got this carnation, which as usual, they're not fully open, but they will serve the purpose that I intend them to. So I'm just going to start this. So I've got my Anthurium in purple and the cream, and because I'm going for a much fuller effect, I've used 3 of each of the colors, and it's looking already fuller, as you can see here. And the neck of the vase, because it's a lot wider, is going to give me more scope to add more of the roses around the skirt to give it the effect that I am going for. So I think this is working, and I'll show you the outcome in a minute after adding the roses. So I've got 3 of the Anthurium. Yes, I remember wondering in the early days, why is it that when I get flower cut, it looks as if there are always 5 in each pack, and I noticed that again today. So I think it's standard practice from florists. So I'm using 3 to start off with, 3 of each of the different colored Anthuriums, and I'll see how it goes. But I can already see there's a lot of room space around the rim of the vase, so it should give a lot of room for me to tuck in the roses that will be the skirt around that area. So I've gone for the yellow roses and tucked them just in between the Anthurium that I originally have in the vase, and I can already see a shape coming out. It's looking like a V. The other thing is that I try to put the roses just beneath where the flowers, the blooms are ending on the stalk of the Anthurium. So I hope, yeah, actually, this will give me a lot of scope to put the next layer of roses, which I see they're actually smaller in size, but it's looking as if it's designed. This is the way I design it, which I'm loving. So now I've got the 3rd layer. So that's the first, second, and the 3rd layer, which are also roses, but of course different color. But it's going to be the intermediary between these yellow roses and the carnation that I'm going to put, which is this color. So that will form the base skirt, end of the skirt, which is just going to be around the rim of the vase. So I'll put that in and show you what it looks like. So this is the final outcome. The carnations have not opened up yet. There they go. But I know they would bush up and fill up this area, this bottom part, when they finally do. And I hope to share a picture of it when they are all fully opened. So this is my final outcome. And I like the way the height is formed by the Anthurium. Like I said, I was going to replicate before. Now I'm thinking maybe a red Anthurium would have been better instead of the purple. I can try that out at another time, but the shape is a lot fuller than what I had originally, and I think I've achieved that. As usual, most of the carnations are not yet open, but having tucked them in there, looking at it overall, I think it's giving the gradual, the height and then the skirt, the very base of the skirt here. It's making it all look nice, I think. And the other thing I've noticed is in the process of arranging and pushing everything in just to complete the arrangement, the roses I've sort of pushed in, the yellow roses, and actually I don't mind the way they are. I just turn this so you can see what it looks like inside. It's as if there's a bed actually of the roses, of the yellow roses, which I think makes it look beautiful. So thank you for watching, and I'd like you to give me some comments with regards to either my thoughts or my process, or maybe the final outcome of my arrangement for today. And I'd like you to subscribe to the channel. Also turn on your notification button so that you can receive an alert when a new video is being released. The aim is to make an arrangement in a week, so you should be hearing from me from time to time. And thank you for watching, and goodbye.